Okay everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is of course a movie review. And that review is on a movie I did not have on DVD yet. I really want to get it on DVD. And it's another musical, and it's by Disney, and it's called Pete's Dragon. This movie came out in 1977, and it's pretty much, if you watched my review on Oliver, there's some similarities to these two films. The same choreographer, or composer, I think, is involved with this film that was involved with the 1968 Oliver too. Her name's Anna White, I think. She, I think, died a while ago, but anyway, the story pretty much is that this little orphan boy, he's running away from the people that I guess adopted him, and they were horrible, they were abusive to him, and he has a pet dragon, and of course he is invisible and stuff. So they escape the abusive family that Pete is staying with, the kid, and go find this town called Passamaquoddy. I just watched it today, so and of course Pete wants his dragon Elliot to be invisible, but of course he's not very controlled, and he freaks everyone out in the town by, scaring horses, breaking fences, and stuff like that. And then all the towns think he's crazy, like weird and freaked out. And then we meet a character called Lampy, and he's played by Mickey Rooney, and he actually sees the dragon. And Elliot the dragon is cartoon, but Pete and Lampy are real person. And he's freaked out. He goes in the bar, and he of course sings, I think, I saw a dragon or something like that. And then we are introduced to the lead female of the film, her name is Nora. She's played by Helen Reddy, I think. Great actress. She reminds me a lot of Nancy and Oliver. I'll get to that in a minute. I want to kind of compare the two. And pretty much, they just sing, and Lampy tells her he saw a dragon and stuff, and he kind of gets drunk and stuff, and she takes him home, and she has to watch. She goes for a walk and sees Pete go into a cave, and she goes, and of course Elliot the dragon is invisible, so she doesn't see him, and she finds out that Pete is an orphan and doesn't have anywhere to go, so she invites him to the lighthouse where they live, and and she offers to pretty much take care of him. And then we are introduced to this doctor and his little sidekick. I can't remember the doctor's name. I think it's like Sir. I can't remember, but his partner's name is Hobie or something, and pretty much they come to the town to rip people off and stuff, and by selling them bad medicine and stuff. And later in the film, they want to buy Elliot off, I guess, to get rich, because they believe that there's a dragon, and of course Pete doesn't want to. And then his abusive family comes back and tries to take him, and of course it doesn't work out. Elliot, at the end of the movie, it's a big storm, and Elliot actually saves the day. And then at the end of the movie, Nora's boyfriend or fiance or whatever comes back from Lost at Sea, and early in the film, Elliot was trying to look for him, named Paul, and they're reunited. So it's a great movie. It was made in 1977, the same year as Star Wars. It came out in 1977, not made. But as I said, it's pretty much kind of like Oliver. There's an orphan boy, but Oliver is a much darker story, and there's no dragon. It's more of a real story. I just want to compare Nancy Shani Wallace, who plays Nancy and Oliver, and Helen Reddy, who plays Nora. I think Nora was based off, inspired by Nancy, because at the end of the movie, she wears a red dress and has her hair the similar way as Nancy does in Oliver. The only difference pretty much is that Nora lives in a lighthouse and she's not really poor. I mean, she doesn't have a lot of money, I don't think, but she's not really poor. Nancy is poor and she has an abusive boyfriend. Nora doesn't have an abusive boyfriend, so her boyfriend doesn't come to the movie at the end, and Nora does not die, and sadly Nancy does too, does in Oliver. So just wanted to compare those two. So definitely, if you have not seen Pete's Dragon, check it out. It's my second favorite musical. It's definitely great. I recommend it. So yeah, my next movie review is The Ring. I know I said I was going to do this movie earlier, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to just do this movie review. So I give this movie 5 out of 5. It's a great movie. Highly recommended. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and have a great day.